Hello, it's me, Jack-a-Lopium. Welcome along. We're back playing some more Encased. We're back in the Ursula, our land train here. Yeah, welcome along. This will be episode 46. So it's something we've been playing for quite some time. The problem is, at the end of last episode, in fact, it wasn't during the episode, it was actually while I was editing the episode together, I realised I completely chuffed up the quest that I thought I was going to be solving. However, I think we can solve this quest. It will involve a bit more fiddling about. What we're doing is, we are trying to find... Where are we going? Oh, I thought I'd lined that up, but evidently I hadn't. We're going to have to go to Carmine Heights to get the beacons, which we then are going to need to drive back. So, we were in the first settlers camp before. Why is Death Proof 35 not available? Not sure. But anyway, let's go and talk to this merchant. And yeah, I'll continue talking about what the plan is. So, I was running around trying to get the first settlers encampment, right? That's been the kind of overarching last kind of few episodes, right? And we did that, and I actually went to the first settlers camp last episode, which you might remember because that was last episode. Oh, what? There's nothing. Talk to me, Aaron. Has he got anything that's even remotely interesting? I'm going to buy all of his water. Buy all of his spam, his canned ham, his ham spam. So yeah, 518. Yeah, I managed to sell off a bunch of our stuff in between episodes as well. So we are kind of affluent again, thankfully. So yeah, what we are going to need to do is we are going to need to pick up the items which we need, i.e. the items we need to plant at the first, what are they called? The first settlers camp. I keep wanting to say like first responders or something, or like the forefathers, which is something else. Forefathers is something else as well. So yeah, I believe these items are in Carmine Heights. So let's go and figure out where these sodding things are, and then hopefully we can go back and plant them. Or, you know, I know that we have to plant 3 of them, right? Only the first of which has to be at the first settlers camp. But I mean, all of our quackers are in a row. We just need to kind of like shoot our quackers, right? Getting your ducks in a row has got nothing to do with ducks. It's to do with target practice shooting. Target shooting, you know, like skeet shooting. And he is someone we have encountered previously in previous episodes as well. He's asked us to do other tasks, because obviously this is an RPG, so you have to do like a quest to get a quest, to do a quest, to do a thing, to get a quest.
Johan looks different, refreshed somehow.
Stop by for dinner.
Stop by for dinner when you have time. I'll ask Olivia to make something special.
Didn't we already do that though, man? What the chuff? Because I'm pretty sure... Hey, there they are. They're just in the frigging safe. Oh my god. They were there all along. Right, I'm a freaking idiot. I just didn't pick them up at the end, right? Because I'm pretty sure, like I say, we did the sit down for dinner, so I don't know why it keeps saying we still need to do that. Because I'm pretty sure we stopped by for dinner. I'm pretty sure it was even on camera. It's just, I must have just not picked up the sodding things, right? Because, you know, I don't pay any attention to anything. Okay, so here we are at the location of the first beacon. So let's pop the first beacon in. Zap. Staying connected. Yep, first settlers. Shall we go to... Okay, so the next one is in the Magellan Station car park. It's right at the top. This is what it looks like. It's this parking spot here. Just because this is quite a large map again. It's just like a massive car park. So let's deploy the beacon, whack it in. Wang. Yeah, the weird thing about this game is it's mostly fought in like car parks. I know that there's quite a lot of kind of car park action in Fallout as well, which you know, obviously this is influenced heavily by Fallout, especially the earlier ones, but there are even more car parks than in Fallout. It's like if you hadn't had enough of car parks by the end of Fallout 4, you can get, you know, even more car parks in Encased. So, you know, so that's got to be worth a purchase. Oh, bollocks off. That's got to be worth a purchase, right? And then the last one is going to be at the Nashville base. Is this the last one? I don't even remember. Deploy the beacon. Alright, staying connected. All beacons are installed. You just have to return to the emulator, of course, and restore the connection. Alright, so let's head back. Okay, and so the council building is our next stop. We need to go and talk to Nakamura, I guess, for money? Gimme the monies.
Nakamura turns away from the window.
I do hope you've come for a reason.
Yeah, man, we've already got our disposal certificate. We've dealt with the Selectrons for, you know, because we're doing all the quests out of order.
Chairwoman scrutinizes the document.
I intend to stop the flow of Selectrons to the Magellan black market once and for all. Speaking of Magellan, I increased the number of cameras at the station last year.
Right.
I signed a new head of surveillance. He was caught taking a bribe about a month ago. Blackwing HR proposed 2 candidates for the role, Courtney Resna and Lieutenant Indra Kapoor.
Okay.
I want you to talk to them both.
Oh my god.
And relay your decision to Martin Kingsley. head of Magellan. I'm depending on your judgment.
Oh, fudge off. I even cut off that guy, so yeah, apologies for that if you enjoy the voiceover. I'm sure he'll do. No, we're looking for what? The data. Oh no, so we gotta go back to Magellan to talk to these assholes. Oh my god, why is this our concern? I literally could not care less. It's just like putting like... This is HR. We're doing an HR job. We are literally doing human resourcing. Let's go and interview these two candidates, see who's the best for the job. I mean, I know we are part of a corporation, aren't we? So I suppose that is quite novel. But it's also not particularly exciting. This is why kind of jobs are different from video games. Jobs are boring as hell. But they give us money, and then we use that money to buy video games, which are not boring, but don't give us any money, you know? Yeah, we won't talk about things like, oh god, what were they called, those games? I think they still exist in one form or another, but like Europa Online, is that what it was called? I did actually play a couple of those back in, like, I'm trying not to say back in the day, because I hate that phrase. Okay, we can't fucking call them to the office or anything like that. We have to find them out in the wild. You know, just like how real jobs work in real life. You just like find some people in the wild and then like you interview them for a job. You know, you don't call them in or anything. You just have to go looking for people. Yeah.
Floor level -5.
I mean, you might find some random people that fit like the bill for like the job that you're trying to fill, or maybe they don't, you know, but you don't know until you look, do you? So you just need to be wandering around basically all the time. Okay, so here's the first of these buggers. They're right back on floor 1.
Welcome back.
So yeah, it's taken me like hours, days, weeks, months. Let's interview him. Ugh. Okay, so that's the thing. So that's the first one. Is the other one here as well? I mean, this is so inconsequential. This is maybe the most inconsequential quest I've ever gone on. Sometimes I like make fun of games when we have to do like inconsequential quests. Usually, there's the other one. Usually right at the beginning of the game, they're usually like your kind of noob quests, like the kind of stereotypical one is kill 10 rats. But this isn't even that, it's like even below a kill 10 rats.
What again?
And also, oh no, agree to accept the bribe. No way.
I hope we won't see you again.
No, she's nasty. So yeah, we are going to go with Indra Kapoor. She has talked herself out of a job there. Ugh. Yeah, this is like probably the least consequential. Yeah. So yeah, I'm pretty sure. Can we just like offer him the job here, or do we have to go through sodding Kingsley Aimless again? But yeah, you know, the kind of kill 10 rats. Everyone knows those quests, the kill 10 rats quests. You know, you get like hundreds of them if you play MMOs. Like you just get hundreds of them even in a row. Like kill 10 slimes, kill 10 rats, kill 10 like giant spiders over and over again until the end of time. But they usually, you know, ramp up in complexity as you raise in levels. Yeah, we're ready to make a recommendation. We're going for Indra Kapoor straight away. I think we've sort of had a quest either with Indra Kapoor before. I wonder if that's another quest which should have been done in order. But again, of course, everything is done out of order because I've like chuffed this playthrough right up. Okay, now what? Now what? You have solved the problem. Return to Kimiko. Who the smeg is Kimiko? Is that Nakamura? Is it Kimiko Nakamura? Is that her name? Am I going crazy? Am I slowly going mad? Am I talking to myself? I think all of the answers are yes. And again, this is the most kind of tedious, banal quest that has ever existed in any video game. I think it's like, you're welcome. You know, I'm showing you every part of this quest, apart from like all of the parts in order. But that would be even more tedious. Like I've kind of like spread all of those out. I've kind of like tried to show at least some action, you know, every episode if I can, as well as the kind of like the more cerebral stuff, even though, you know, we're not doing like, there is like a server puzzle and it's like flipping quadratic equations, maybe something like that, and I'm like, no way. Like, we've got a bunch of data. I'll show you on the quests page. Look at this. It sounds quite interesting, right? Where is it? Minerva acting up. There's like a mainframe room on floor 6. You might have seen me run past it as we keep going past. You're asked to help configure Minerva, a computer network consisting of several mainframes. And there you go. Messages, but you discovered important information on Rick's computer log. After a recent failure, the addresses of all computers, which you also need to know, in the system, they shifted by 106 upward. Whatever that means, I don't even want to know. This is all far too cerebral for me. I mean, I guess to a certain extent, is it City we're going back to now? I guess it is. Oh no, not again. Get lost. Ignore, ignore. I just want to be able to blast people with like a video game gun in a video game. That is all I care about. Puzzles, I don't give a rat's patootie about. You know, obviously we like strategy on this channel, but strategy comes when you're like having fights with people. You know, that's what strategy is.
Nakamura turns away from the window.
There you go, we've chosen a new surveillance person.
Nods.
Big freaking whoop.
You already told me you choose Kapoor.
Kimiko
Cool.
pulls the keyboard closer and presses a couple of keys.
There. The logistics department will issue the resources for your expedition. Go make Henrietta's day.
Awesome, great. Thanks, man. She gave us a bunch of money. It was like having a job. It really was like having a job. We had to do some HR work for some pay, and then we're using the pay to like fund the expedition. What? This is nonsensical. You never get enough money as, you know, working in a job. That's what jobs are. They give you money, but you never earn as much money, or you never get paid as much money as you earn. That's how capitalism works. It's the people that own the method of, you know, profit, or the method of, I don't know, but you can look it all up from people that are far smarter than I am, which is why, you know, to fund things like scientific missions, or, you know, even diplomatic missions. It used to be religious missions, but obviously we live in more of a secular world now. Kind of thankfully, you know, religion is like more of a personal matter. Thankfully, it's got nothing to do with the government. That's how we've chosen to design our society. Governments don't care about your religion. You can either have a religion or not have a religion. They literally don't care, which is actually a good thing. So yeah, she mentioned we should go back to Henrietta and talk to her. But yeah, what I was saying was to fund a kind of like a scientific mission, or even like a military mission. You can't pay for a military operation out of wages. It doesn't work like that. Or even like a scientific mission. They are paid for by taxes, because that's the only way anybody has enough money to do anything. You pay taxes, but everyone in your country pays taxes, and then you do your stuff and it gets funded through taxes. That's literally what taxes are for.
Shell whatsoever.
Like, why does it matter who, you know, whether we've chosen like somebody to fulfill a role in like
Russo looks up from her screen for
human
The
resourcing?
chain of beacons is functioning as expected. Go down to the emulator and block the radiation.
Block the
around
radiation.
third
Third
beacon. We need that
beacon.
location for the camp.
Go down to the emulator. What are you talking about? What is the third beat? Oh my god. Thanks for watching. Please do leave a like, comment and subscribe. If you want to see more Encased, Because otherwise, no. Yeah. Who knows? Alright. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.
Thank you.